What's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Ooh. Okay, that song has been playing like a broken record in the ethers. Before I get into the message, let me say this. Your testimony can be a guiding light for someone to go to the Almighty's throne and access their spiritual truth. The test led you to the throne to get your truth. You see the circle of life? Your testimony pays it forward with purpose. There's power in that. Okay. That's an answer to somebody's question. What's love got to do with it? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Yeah, this song been on repeat in the ethers. So I sat still and listened. Miss Tina came forward. And this song, speaking truth, she's speaking truth in this song about how love is enacted on this planet. Love is treated as logical and physical through the flesh. It's not spiritual. It is a fleshly love in action, more than godly love on earth. Yes, that's what you're witnessing, that's what you're seeing, that's what you're hearing, that's what you're feeling. You're going in a new direction. You're thinking about your own protection. That song confirmed your truth. And this fellow sage, Miss Tina Turner, the queen, stands as one with the matriarchs from beyond. They are telling us, don't give up the fight. They didn't give up. That's a word from the heavens. Don't give up the fight. They didn't give up. Meaning keep fighting the good fight in the spiritual air with prayer and care. Persevere, my dear, persevere. Alright, long suffering is a fruit of the spirit. Living comes with challenges. I think we all have learned this by now. The heartbreak, grief, and struggle develops character, builds integrity, and enriches moral compass. We are seeking God first through it all. So keep seeking the Creator with devotion and for your expansion. Your strength and endurance comes from the Almighty. You better recognize. Some say they didn't ask to be born. God don't make mistakes. God knew you before He formed you in your mother's womb. Have you heard the word? You didn't incarnate here without a purpose. Be grateful that God breathed life into you for the journey. This is a spiritual life. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. Earth is where you come through your mother's womb from the Creator to learn about emotions and limitations as a human being. Then when you tune into your spirit, your higher self, you learn about infinite abundance and peace. Self-realization is born. The Most High is limitless and infinite intelligence beyond space and time. Thank God for the blessings and lessons, okay? Thank God for the blessings and lessons. I know you tired. Eyes get tired too. But my strength comes from the Lord. And I'm going to take a minute to speak light into the darkness of these gender wars, because that song keeps playing, because the struggle is real with broken hearts right now. And a broken heart can come from many different areas of life, many different experiences. It don't have to be heartbreak between a man and woman, but we're seeing the breakdown and the heartbreak and the grief between man and woman. Hence the gender wars. Man is the head, right? Woman is the heart, right? Meaning masculine is the head, feminine is the heart. Divine masculine and divine feminine is the creator. You're made in the creator's image. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Not a race, not a gender. Spirit has been teaching me about the purpose of man and woman through divine masculine and divine feminine spirit. We're supposed to be equally yoked. We're supposed to be working as one in unity. You see how Satan is all in the midst. Darkness is all in the midst. A man can lead you to nightmares or happiness, heaven or hell. The man is supposed to be a leader of the household, of the free world, the king, right? God is letting me know our place on earth and speaking through me to you about the truth and the role in our place on this earth, because some have forgotten. That's being revealed. The Creator is revealing how we were created on this earth, for this earth. So if the woman's heart is broken and she's not using her head, she is trauma bonding, not discerning, led astray and away from God. The Most High is holding men accountable, whether they own it or not. This judgment is not from me. This reckoning is not from me. This is a word from the One, the Creator. And I'm sharing the message. So the men are being held accountable right now, because Satan has chosen these men to deceive, using their flesh to deceive the women and children. And then it has a ripple effect, a domino effect. The man plants the seed in a woman, so why are men blaming women? Blaming single mothers. Some of you may be estranged or battling with your child. Look at the father. Look at the father. Then spiritually see. Then spiritually see. Hold on, y'all. No, the Father said you don't see, though. You don't want to see the truth. You don't want to hear the truth. It ain't negativity. This light is shining on the darkness. And it's supposed to help to activate the healing in you so you can release the darkness. Someone is having a hard time hearing the truth. You are embedded in the lies and the illusions. That has stopped me in my tracks. Goodness. There's some type of interruption. I'm going to interrupt this message. Go on now, Satan. check them dark thoughts, please. As I was saying, the man plants the seed in a woman. So why are men blaming women, blaming single mothers? Some of you may be estranged or battling with your child. Look at the father. Look at your father. Then spiritually see if their pattern of disrespect and dishonor towards you is similar to the father's bloodline. Even after you have atoned for your misgivings and mistakes, the child still refuse to receive your amends. Because I've been seeing this a lot, and it's mainly the melanated men that I'm seeing that's blaming the mothers when a grown child has made decisions about their life. That's not the mother's fault. The mother did not fail that child. That's not correct in every situation. That's not the truth in every situation. You can either receive the truth or run away from the truth. You can either choose to listen or not listen. Isn't that a choice? Some spirits have to learn the hard way because they don't listen and they are not aligned with the divine. That's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And the enemy got the men's minds. When you blaming a woman and the masculine is supposed to be the head and the feminine is supposed to be the heart, oh, you in the dark, partner. And that's a word from up above. It's beyond biblical. This is spiritual. This is the Spirit of God speaking truth through me to you. The patriarchs has failed society, family, and humanity. To where the matriarchs from the other side, from beyond the veil, have to come through and save the day again to give a life force message to the children, to God's people. Don't give up the fight because they didn't give up the fight. We have been steeped in darkness for eons, and it's all coming out. You can run, but you can't hide. You are haunted by the sins of the forefathers. The enemy has deceived the man's mind in believing they don't need a helpmate. If they ain't listening to you, they sure ain't listening to the one, to the Creator. Then Satan riddled them with lust and greed to where they can't see straight, to where they can't walk that narrow path. Broad is the gate. Oh, and there's many in that line. Now it's a ripple effect happening. So since the men are being deceived, tricked, tempted, the enemy now has the right to trespass. Legally cross you. The enemy has deceived the woman's heart by accessing their bitterness and now training them up into wickedness, riddling them with toxic masculine energy and Jezebel's spirit. They can't even be soft. The divine feminine is lost. Now both are deceived by darkness. Now it's a whole distraction in this world with that gender war. But it ain't a gender war, right? It's really a spiritual war, right? What's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can't be broken? Being broken in every which way, 'cause the enemy wants you to break. So the lifeline, the one, is sending these beautiful angels and guardian spirits to encourage you. Don't give up the fight, because they didn't give up the fight. The enemy uses parlor tricks to play on this kind of heartbreak. Everyone on earth is not called to marriage. That's another lie that they want to push out into the universe on this earth, when most of the folks on this land are unequally yoked in spirit and truth. And when I say in spirit and truth, I'm talking about that divine wisdom, that divine knowledge. Spirit and truth is the light, the creator, the word from God. Everyone on earth is not called to be married. Some are not destined for that type of union. Being single is not lonely or a disgrace or you fail. See this manipulation, these mind games that the men folks and now some of the women folks are playing on the devil's playground with. And the world will not understand, because they have been brainwashed, programmed, conditioned to not have a mind or heart of their own. Well, let's talk about Satan's baby kids just for a hot minute. They decided to be a demonic being on this earth. That is their destiny, predestined to be Satan's children. Every human being on this earth is not God's children. Satan's baby kids descended onto earth in a demonic way, because it is predestined. It is written. We have to accept that this planet is cosmic, with evil and good. It was supposed to be a balance in that nature on this earth. Okay? But now far too many of God's people are entangled with wicked spirits, hence causing the imbalance, causing the hell on earth. With the narcissist and any other mental illness. Because I'm tired of hearing about these narcissists. You know you're giving the enemy power the more you talk about them. Satan has a stronghold and hiding behind it all. The prescription they feed God's people is just another avenue of dimming your light. The root issue is a spiritual discord with addiction and affliction. When there's any type of addiction or affliction, it is a spiritual discord at the root. Unforgiveness, madness, bitterness, and listlessness are just a few spiritual root issues that cause sickness. And you know what else causes sickness? Secrets cause sickness. There's a power in secrets that has a hold on you when you don't release the truth, when you hold in with the lie, and you pretend that it don't hurt, and you pretend that you don't care, but you do. but you do. And I'm speaking to someone right now. If the mind is fractured and heart remains broken, you will not find your way home, because this is a temporary residence. This is not your home. I'm speaking to God's people right now. And some who watch, who listen, are entangled with spirits. I know it's many monitoring spirits that watch and listens. And Spirit confirmed that truth to me. If the mind is fractured and heart remains broken, you will not find your way home. Your God-given purpose can save you. Home is where the heart is. Once you remember this, you will start again. Start again. Every day you bless with life. It's a new beginning, a fresh start. And some people can't even count that blessing, that you woke up and can breathe. Do you know where your breath comes from? Be grateful for the breath of life. And if you're tired, if you're weary, go to sleep. Go to sleep, little baby, and you wake up refreshed now. Some of you need to get some good sleep. That's how you recover. That's how you heal too. I pray for community, family, and humanity to seek God at a feverish pitch in these days, to recover and heal. Let the yearning guide you into a peace that surpasses any understanding. You can't lean onto your own understanding in this wilderness, your own emotions in this wilderness, your own feelings in this wilderness. Are you going to let the flesh rule? Or is the spirit going to be willing where God rules divinely in your spirit? That's a daily struggle between the flesh and spirit, right? Prayer and endurance is the best defense in this spiritual warfare. What's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Hey, go listen to that song to connect to the truth. That song is relatable. Okay? You're choosing to go in a new direction, and you are thinking about your own protection. Yeah, that was in the song. Don't give up the fight. They didn't give up. That is from the matriarchs. They're speaking through me to you. And I just want to give this little short message to encourage you, to uplift you with the whole truth and nothing but the truth. That's why I said you need to be asking, what is the truth? Because we've been told so many lies. We've been sold so many lies. And this world is filled with the kingdom of darkness. And if you are, this is the year of the snake, okay? This is the year of the snake. So some snakes are lurking and looking, okay? And you can flip it. Those that have been lurking and looking and hurting and harming and biting, you can flip it for your renewal, for your rebirth, to shed the old skin and be born again into who you are authentically supposed to be on this earth. Authenticity is where it's at right now. Ain't nobody got time to be playing games with the enemy. Like I said, I will continue to pray for community, family, and humanity to seek God at a feverish pitch to recover and heal. Let the yearning guide you into a peace that surpasses any understanding. Okay? The heat is on for the battle of your soul. Prayer and endurance is the best defense in this spiritual warfare. Those who endure to the end will be saved. And I'm going to head out on that good note. And I'm going to talk to y'all a little bit later about some more things that Spirit has been telling me and teaching me. And I'm going to keep sharing it with community, because that's what I came here to do. Can I be me? Can I be me? Yeah, Shell, do you? I get you on the next go round. I'll love you. Peace.